applause for Damaris, everybody.
So I'm a librarian, but I did not come to my profession the normal way. It was very circuitous. I worked a lot of interesting jobs. I was a dog groomer, and I drove carriages downtown, and I was a substitute teacher. I have a lot of stories from that. But I had 3 jobs that really prepared me for being a librarian. The first one was being a land pirate. For all of you young people, I was a pizza delivery driver. Back in the day, we didn't have GPS, we didn't have Siri, we didn't have Google. You know, we got the address, we looked at the giant map, we had to memorize where we're going. And if we had multiple pizzas, then we had to memorize multiple routes, right? And I worked for Domino's when it was 30 minutes or less, or your pizza was free. So that job taught me how to work well under pressure, which comes in handy during budget time. Then I was a bartender for many years, which helped me hone my bullshit meter. So when a patron comes in with a book that's been damaged and says, it was checked out this way. No, dude, it wasn't. And who knew bouncing drunks out of the bar would prepare me for working in a library? We do it almost daily, I promise. I also work at a gentleman's club, and I can tell you that a librarian and a stripper do the same things. Both of them ask old white men for money. A stripper goes table to table, and a librarian goes from legislator to legislator. Both of them are constantly getting hit on by creepy guys. Both workplaces have things that you can see or that you can touch, things that you can't touch, and things locked away that you can't see or touch. The drunks, of course, bartending kind of helped with that, but both places end up kicking out a lot of drunks. And sorry, guys. Both get told they should smile more because you're so much prettier when you smile. Both professions involve using glitter. Librarians call glitter the herpes of craft supplies because that shit don't go away. And both have some really, really funny stories to share with you about patrons. But I really like being a librarian. It's a really maligned profession right now with banned books and budget cuts. And like everyone, we were quite devastated when the Orange Cheeto was reelected. I used to call the dumbass in chief he who must not be named, but I decided it was an insult to Baltimore. And, you know, we have a lot of people who protest, and my favorite one is drag queen story time. Now, I'm a Gen Xer, so I grew up with a cross-dressing Bugs Bunny and Tom Hanks in Bosom Buddies dressed as a woman, Dustin Hoffman dressed as a woman in Tootsie. So it's amazing to me that people are so threatened by it. So I think that we all should dress up as cross-dressers and furries and march on the White House lawn, and I will come dressed as a cross-dressing